It was just past midnight in Lagos. The streets were quiet, only the distant hum of generator breaking the silence. Taye waited at the bus stop, shivering slightly under the flickering street light, unaware that tonight's ride would change everything. A creaking bus appeared at the end of the street. Its headlights cut through the darkness. Taye stepped forward, relieved, but something in the driver's posture made his stomach twist. As he climbed the steps, Taye's eyes met the driver's. His heart skipped. It was Mr. Oba, the man who vanished from the neighborhood years ago, rumored to have disappeared without trace. The bus was empty, except for Taye. He tried to ignore the chills running down his spine as the engine rumbled and they rode into the dark streets. Taye notices odd objects on the seat: a pair of old sandals, a tattered school bag, a notebook with faded handwriting. They weren't his, yet they felt familiar. The street outside grew darker and quieter. Taye glanced at the driver again. Mr. Oba didn't speak, just watched him with his same calm, knowing smile. Taye's heart raced. He wanted to ask to run, to turn back, but the bus seemed to move faster on its own. The bus slowed at a bend. Outside, a figure appeared in the dim street lights, a shadow of someone Taye thought he would never see again. He held his breath. The night was far from over. Taye's heart raced as the shadow moved closer. Under the dim street lights, he recognized the figure. It was his long-lost childhood friend, Afolabi. Fear melted into relief, but a question remained. Why here? At this strange hour? Taye opened the door slowly. Afolabi climbed in, panting. "I've been looking for you," he whispered. "Something strange is happening in the city tonight. You need to trust me." Taye nodded, realizing this night was far bigger than a simple bus ride. Taye glanced at the driver. Mr. Oba's eyes met his. "You are safe for now," the driver said softly. The bus moved steadily, and the city lights reflected like diamond on the wet streets. Taye realized the night had changed. He was no longer just a passenger in life. He had to be brave, aware, and ready for whatever came his way. The bus finally slowed near Taye's home. The city had returned to its quiet night hum. He stepped off carefully, Afolabi by his side. Looking back, he saw the bus fade into darkness, the driver's faint smile still lingering in his memory. Taye breathed deeply, feeling a strange mist of fear, wonder, and gratitude. Tonight had been strange, but he survived. As he walked home, Taye thought of the lesson of the night. Fear teaches, friend guides, and sometimes the most ordinary ride turns into extraordinary journeys. And somewhere in the shadow of the city, Mr. Oba was still watching, protecting, guiding, or maybe testing. Either ways, Taye was ready for what came next.